Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today here in a 22-person free-for-all battle here in the Middle East. I don't know why this section's so popular, forget it. I'm going down here. Yeah, okay, I was about to say, this is going to get a little bit more crowded down here. Hopefully this guy gives me a little bit of breathing room. I could give him a little bit of breathing room. I don't want to give him the entire south, though, is the problem. Okay, well, this is a crowded neighborhood. We have a line to the east, which is where we need to be pushing. This guy's going to have a line to the west, just based off our initial positioning. Although, brother, come on. You can't leave me like that. Let's just take him out, maybe? Maybe we can get him out. We just gotta push him until he gets small enough. All right, easy done, easy done. Now, we are gonna be pretty substantially weakened off of doing that move, so we're gonna be a little bit behind on our expansion, but at the same time, we have to deal with one less threat on the board, so we'll see if that one works out to our favor or not. Let's go into our infinite growth phase. The expansion's pretty high, because we were delayed in our expansion. So we're not going to get a lot of opportunities. We'll see what we can get. Still in a recoverable position. This is not over just because we engaged early on, although that typically is a tremendous mistake you do want to avoid. So we'll see what we could do here. We really need to be hitting the bots at the right time, and we're just not quite doing that. We are attacking for about 5%. I'm going to increase that a little bit. Again, we're trying to play a little bit of catch up here in terms of spacing and troops. Lot of opportunities, almost too much to keep an eye on everything all at once. But again, pushing up north is our priority. Pushing over to the east is a priority. Fortunately for us, this guy's a little bit on the weaker side, so we do have a good opportunity to grab some land off that. We'd really love to seal off everything to the west of us, but again, that's dependent on the bots. So we'll see what we can do here. It's not looking the best. Let's go ahead and increase this a little bit more. I'm just getting a little bit hesitant about this guy coming over, this guy coming down. He's already touched down over here, this guy in the magenta. So let's just cut him off from grabbing any more of those bots. Really need this bot to fall. Wait on that. There's the great opportunity we were looking for. Cut down over here, and let's see if we can cut up north as well. We do have the crown, which is great for us. Push up north a little bit more. Have these bots surrounded behind us. It is a very good start, especially as this guy's so weak. I'm just going to push in him right away. Yeah, if he doesn't have any troops, let's just see if we can take a little bit more advantage. Very risky play here. Go, go, go. But we're over 60,000 pixels, so we will be getting a lot of troops out of this. So again, all we need to do from here is just hold. We won't border this guy, which is good, because he is a little bit of a threat to us. Finish up the Horn of Africa. And now we sit pretty with the troops that we have. Let's try and get some alliances with whoever we can right now. Not looking to fight anybody, as our priority needs to be building up. We're far away in first place. So if I was any of these players, I'd be looking to attack me. This guy's kind of throwing a wrench in that plan by having attacked this guy over here. So we need to really take out one of these two players over here before Unique gets it in his mind that he can take out this guy. Not our priority right now. Our priority is saving. Absolutely. I'll take that alliance with you, sir. As we now have alliances with these two, we could always backstab this guy. But again, the more time we have to build up our troops, the better off we're going to be. I don't know why you feel like you need this island down here. I'm not a big fan of that. But I'm not going to ruin our alliance over it. I'm just going to let him have it. As I would really love to take out this guy up here. A lot better positioning for me. Takes out my biggest opponent right now. But we're pretty far away from that still. Try and get up to close to 7 million before we make a move. Unique is very weak himself. Somebody's going to merge from over here, and it's probably going to be this guy in all likelihood. So we need to get a move on ourselves. Start taking out some players. And we are close enough to our red interest that I'm going to stay on this nest cycle. We're going to go into this guy. Start whittling him down. I think that's our best play right here, is getting this guy out of the way and trying to then potentially take out one of these two guys and then work through Unique. Need to play our borders slow, but this is so far a pretty good move for us. Unique is definitely going to be the biggest enemy we have. I'm going to accept that alliance with this guy right now. Just keep pushing through this guy. There's the full send on me. Wait for that to end. We're over 60,000 pixels, so we'll be able to cover this pretty fast. Just need it to end. There we go. We had to attack into it just to make it end. I'm going to knock this guy down. No way are you taking my hard-earned land away from me. This is my land. I worked hard for this land. I will not be denied it. So there we go. Big player off the board. Biggest threat off the board. We do have Praise Jesus over here, which I'm not the biggest fan of right now. In fact, is it worth making an enemy out of him to knock him off? I don't know about that one. I think we take the simple move. Interesting. I'm going to let that happen. I'm going to push down this guy while these guys fight over here. And then maybe knock off Jesus. out of my periphery. We'll see how much time we have knocking this guy down. We don't want borders with too many people, and this is a great way to take out an enemy and limit that number. So let's just keep knocking you down, knock you out of the way. I definitely think I can outrace these two. Maybe not. Let's just keep going. We're definitely making a lot of enemies here. That boat needs to land. Please let that boat land. Yes. Bigger boat up north. We're running out of time. Need to take out this guy rather quickly. And hopefully come to this guy's defense. Unless Unique's going to turn on me here, which will not be the best. But we do have a good amount of troops on our side. He does attack us right away. Wait for our troops to be done. And then we'll counterattack. And start whittling down this guy. Hopefully Unique is on our side in this scenario. If not, these two might be fighting, which will be good for us as well. I'm going to try and boat up north to avoid borders with this guy. But honestly, I think I have Unique on my side, so I'm not the most concerned with it. Especially as this guy's over-attacking. Wasting a little bit extra troops there. So we can win this 1v1. As long as Unique doesn't turn on us, we'll be in a pretty good position. There's a big attack. But it's not enough to kick me off, and we just keep expanding our lead here. Go again. Keep whittling this guy down. Keeping an eye out for boats down here, but right now we're not in the threat of anything. These attacks may look like we're not gaining any ground, but because we're weakening the amount of troops that he's able to hold, we're winning this game. And Unique is not turning on us, which is the big winner of all. And we're constantly expanding our troops because we're only attacking for 11% at the end of the cycle, which means that we are constantly gaining troops while this guy is constantly losing troops and losing land. So this is working out well for us. He's trying to take out Unique to try and get his other ally in here, which I do see, but I do want to keep weakening this guy up for the time being. There's the full send on him. There we go. There's the opportunity we needed. And now we have over 50%, basically red interest, and got a player off the board. We'll go ahead and finish him out of the way though, because he is pretty weak. Yeah, his board is crushed. He's fallen. PD full sends us. We full send back. And we'll stand but with Unique. He had the opportunity to potentially turn against us, but honestly what threw the game was PD also attacking Unique. So we'll give the claps good sportsmanship as well. GG Unique. We'll let him know that we're going for the peace. Give the kissy face for the boys. Peace out with our new friend Unique. And go on to the next game. All right, next time up is going to be a 15-player teams battle here in Africa. We're going to go down here. This is a good spot for us to get. We can get the Horn of Africa, be in the middle so we can, play everything. But honestly, I see our team positioned in Arabia. And if you're new to team games, it's better to work backwards or get a corner so you can work with your team and work off each other's donations. In fact, my teammate had the same idea, so I'm actually going to take his spot. And what our plan is here is to get as big as we possibly can, play defense on the outside, but mostly be focusing on working backwards. Priority's got to be working backwards in this situation. And the reason for that is if we can clear out the back lines, then at least one teammate will be able to donate, and I could potentially work with the other teammate. So we want to make sure that we have the fights we take with numbers. So let's go ahead and get going here with our infinite growth phase, see how big we can get. Oh, missed it. There we go. And looking pretty good. A lot of blue bots over here, but no real players around us other than that one blue player over there in the east. So he's definitely going to be a priority over there. But having to go through the Suez County or state is going to be a little bit of a challenge because we have very limited bots that we can attack to get through that. So priority is going to be working outwards until that one bot weakens himself, which he just did. So we'll push backwards and keep expanding outwards. Now, we do have a slight problem with a lot of red bots winning their fights in the south, which means less land that we can take, but that will be okay. And we'll just keep pushing down south. Oh, you have full scent on King of Syria. A little bit unfortunate for him, but we can definitely grab that land and hopefully get him propped back up. He's not in immediate danger because we're right next to him, but it is a large loss of troops he just experienced, but we'll at least be getting a player out of the way and again securing that corner, which is again top priority. So we'll finish up over there. We'll just make sure that we finish up as much as we possibly can on this side so that he can get to donations as fast as he can and start pushing it out against the biggest threat we have, which is these black bots, which only have us to attack. Definitely need to eliminate them as soon as possible. So we're going to push for all of this and just keep expanding for right now. We do have the crown, so we are a target. That is something to keep in mind, but the yellow player is attacking the blue player down to the south, so that is good for us. And that is our expansion. Now we just kind of sit back and wait a little bit. As, yeah, he's still attacking blue. Oh, we were attacking for 17%. Rookie mistake. Oh, well. You want to attack bots for less than 10%, ideally around 7%, and players for like 11% once you get that. But we'll finish up this bot over here. And now we'll just wait for this all to even out a little bit. The blue team is in second place. We are in first place with 41%. Blue team has 29%. Void down there is rather strong in terms of landmass, and I don't like that. If I had any borders with him, I could deal with it. So I'm going to maybe try and see if I can edge out this guy a little bit, just so I could get borders down there. Because all those red colored teammates down there are actually bots, so that's not going to be very helpful. And if this blue player is allowed to build up, he's going to be a real menace to us. And we need to kind of edge this along a little bit. I am keeping an eye on the yellow team, and that is definitely concerning how big they have gotten. But now we have direct borders on blue, so we can influence that a lot. Now we are the crown, so it does mean that people are going to be looking at us, but at least we can influence things that are happening down in the south. So if Void attacks any of those bots in the south, I'm going to attack him. Now the wisest move for blue is attacking those bots right now, because even though I can attack him, I'm at a weak enough state where it might influence the yellow team to attack me. But the longer this goes on, the more I'm able to save up, the faster we're going to be able to just kind of demolish the board. We do also have SPQR over there to help us out. He is attacking one of our bots, so I'm going to give him a little attack here. In fact, a couple, just to kind of just dissuade him from continuously attacking over into my bots, because if he gets all of that land and he gets time to save up, that's going to be really disastrous for us. Now we are saving a little bit, trying to kind of crisis manage our way out of this one. We can appear too weak before we really start engaging in blue, but blue is our best target. We have hit red interest, so we're going to really lay into him. Again, the reason why is that we have our bots down there, which we need to protect, and also our teammate who could help us out in this endeavor. So hopefully he joins in quickly. He might be setting up for his red interest, but the time is now. He does join in. Wonderful. So let's just keep pushing down here and keep knocking him down. We have 11 million troops. Yellow is going to turn on us very quickly, especially as they're not joining in on fighting blue, which means, yep, there they go. There's one in. And I'm going to give you an attack. No, actually, let's finish blue. We have a very easy chance of finishing him off. We don't want to let him save up. His red interest was at 7 million, so we don't want that on the board. Our victory is secured by taking this guy out. That definitely needs to be our priority. And by eliminating all this blue player, we isolate all of our team so they can just donate to us. They don't have to worry about their own survival. At this point, we have 72% of the land. So now we just need to start knocking down Shane over here, as he is the second strongest player on the board. So his attacks are going to hurt the most, which means we need to attack him. But this guy's over attacked. So he's wasted a lot of troops trying to whittle me down. And now I can just counter attack into him and gain a ton of land right there. So patience is the key in these scenarios. And when people don't exhibit patience, that's what you can get out of it. Shane's left to become a bot, reasonably so, because he's the last player in this one. So let's just go ahead and full send him. And that is going to do it for today. So as we do start to wrap things up, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it this far in the video. If you have made this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up, really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day. But boys, I will see you. Hold on, kiss your face. I will see you in the next one.